Greetings YouTube, Fuzz here bringing you more Dragon Quest XI today. So apologies for not being able to get an episode out yesterday. I just had various other commitments on, so I wasn't able to record. But I should be able to record a few today, so you should be sorted for the next few days if you're following with this series. And previously, when in fact during the last episode, we cleared out 2 of the 3 icy areas as part of this region. And we're going to continue that trend today by heading into the Hekswood, which is just north of the previous area. And there's a few items we can grab here. It's not a huge area and it is fairly linear. So just check all the sparkly points on the map here. There's also a couple of enemies you may not have encountered, so it's a good idea to add those to your bestiary if you haven't already. But to start with, at the very first intersection here, if you want to call it that, there's a little offshoot where we can grab an avalanche, so make sure you don't miss that. Just as a cautionary warning, some of the enemies here, in particular I think those blue ones that you just saw, can actually cast an AoE sleep on the party, which can be really irritating. But fortunately they can be taken out quite quickly, so if you can keep, say, Veronica awake during the encounter, then you can go ahead and just cast an AoE ability like Bang to finish off the encounter immediately. Although they do tend to open with their AoE sleep, which can be a nuisance as well. And the other thing to note in this region is that ice you just saw me traversing there. It is a little bit irritating because you slide all over the place when you're going across it, and that can also take you into enemies, especially if you're trying to avoid enemies for whatever reason. Then just be prepared to enter a few extra battles that you otherwise normally wouldn't do. So just continue to follow the path that I'm taking here, and we'll grab all the items as we go. There is one hiding just over here by the edge. But basically, when it comes to this area, if there's a little nook you can explore, there's probably going to be either a sparkly point or a treasure chest down it. So just explore them all, and you won't really miss anything. Nothing's too hard to get in this area, let's put it that way. So this is the first of 3 chests that we can find. That one containing a seed of agility, so you'll almost certainly want to get that. The seeds are very important, despite the fact they don't give a huge stat boost, of course, individually. They do build up over time, and they are permanent stat increases as well, those seeds, so very useful indeed. Then we're going to traverse this quite icy area, so yeah, as you can see, you're probably going to be getting into battle a few times along that section. And that'll bring you to the second of 3 chests, this one containing a recipe book, the Platinum Protection recipe book. And as you can see, it gives you a couple of platinum items to learn. Oh, by the way, something I want to mention, which I did forget, is that at the end of the last episode, we collected the final weather cow, but I didn't actually get the trophy. And I wondered where, I might have actually gone ahead and missed one. Well, I had only missed one weather cow, and that was a weather cow in the Mangle Grove. Now, there's actually 2 weather cows in the Mangle Grove, so if when you collect that last, or speak to that last weather cow, you don't actually get the trophy, just check that area first, because you might have, spoke to one of the weather cows, but not both in that area. They're both fairly close to the campsite as well, so you can zoom there and speak to those quite quickly just to make sure that that is the case. That blue icy troll you just saw as well, that was one of the enemies I didn't actually have in my bestiary by the time I reached him, so you might want to check yours as well. It could be one of those enemies that you do need to kill in this area. Anyway, over here we'll find a mining gathering point for some pretty useful stuff, a blue eye gold ore and some platinum ore. So I've actually got a nice supply of platinum ore now, and that's pretty much everything. So we can head over to the usefully placed save crystal here, well, save goddess really, and I'll just show you that I've gone ahead and completed the bestiary now for this area, so you can check yours as well. One thing to note, we do have a boss fight coming up. It's not a particularly challenging fight, but you might want to heal up. You don't actually need to heal from the handy heal menu, since you can just heal up the goddess as well by interacting with it. And I recommend having the unbridled blade ability on the hero. That's going to come in really useful, as you're about to see on this upcoming fight, which will be a solo fight. So be prepared. Right, let's watch the cutscene. So at this point then, the hero is separated by himself, and all we need to do is just walk forwards. Okay, it's very linear, can't get lost. You can't sprint or run because of the snowstorm that's in place, so we can only walk slowly, but eventually, when we reach the open area here, we'll trigger another cutscene, followed by our next boss fight.
Keep me from the witch beast. Yield! The darkspawn here? How could I be so foolish?
Here we go then, so this boss is called Jormun, and he looks very menacing, I will give you that. Fortunately, he's not all that challenging. I do enter Pep State here, although the strategy would be the same even if I hadn't. Basically, you're just going to unleash this unbridled blade ability, and just do it repeatedly, okay? So fortunately, the hero decided to do it of his own accord then, but make sure you set it to follow orders just to make sure you can cast that manually. It does have a couple of nasty abilities, this boss. An unfortunate miss there, but hey, that'll counter the fact that you're probably not in Pep State and I am. That ability there that you just saw, that buff ability, can actually work to your advantage because it lowers his defense, thus increasing the damage of your unbridled blade ability. And since this enemy only has 820 health with the standard enemy modifiers, then 3 or 4 hits is all it's going to take, even outside of Pep State, I'd imagine, in order to bring this one down. But if you do get lower than 100 health for whatever reason, it's probably a good idea to heal at that point, just to be on the safe side. But there we have it. Right, we'll watch the cutscenes.
But your day is done. Now it is your turn, Darkspawn. You will not escape me this time. What is the meaning of this?
What a pleasure to finally meet you, Sir Hendrik.
Damn you, witch! Is this your doing?
Nothing personal, my pretty, but I promised the one who released me that I'd freeze you in your tracks. What a lovely little trinket. It's just like his. We shall make such a captivating couple. Matching necklaces and all.
What?
Oh, more questions. You so-called heroes are nothing but talk. It's time to put you two on ice forever.
Not if I have anything to do with it! Are you all right?
Well now, Sir Hendrik. You'll be in charge of this party of foreign soldiers we heard about. The ones Queen Frizzabel sent. Leaving so soon? Sure you don't want to round us up and throw us in jail?
Oh, I will. All in good time.
He's freezing cold. That spell must have really taken its toll.
We passed a hut on the way here. Let's carry him there.
Okay then folks, so after that cutscene we're going to automatically awaken in the Scholar's Cabin. So this is the cabin that you may have explored not too long ago in the Snarefelt region, which was the area we just explored last episode before the Hekswood. Now when you go ahead and leave the cabin, a set of cutscenes is going to kick off, so we're going to leave that I think for the next episode. I'd rather keep bosses pretty much self-contained in their own episodes, even easier bosses if we can help it. So I think I'm going to go and take a break, have some lunch, then I'll come back and record the next episode. I hope you guys will come back and join me for that once it's uploaded. But please let me know your thoughts of the Hekswood area in the comment section, and did you enjoy that boss fight, or was it a little bit too easy as I found it to be? But thanks for stopping by today folks, have a great day, and I'll see you next time for more Dragon Quest XI. Goodbye.